How to become the man God meant you to be, forging an unbreakable self. What if I told you your pain has a purpose? That the chaotic storms in your life aren't proof of your failure, but the very fire forging your destiny. Take a moment right now and think about the toughest challenge you've ever faced. That moment when the wind roared, the world seemed to crumble around you, and you stood alone, seemingly unmoved, but inside, feeling the weight of it all. Have you ever genuinely wondered why life sometimes feels uniquely harder for you? Why does it seem like you're constantly tested, pushing uphill, while others appear to coast effortlessly, navigating their paths with an almost infuriating ease? It's a question that whispers in the quiet moments, right? A silent query in the dead of night, or when you're staring at the ceiling, wondering when your turn for smooth sailing will arrive. Here's a truth that might shift your entire perspective. You are not cursed, you're being called. This isn't about some cosmic oversight or a divine error in your blueprint. It's about a profound, deliberate process. The struggles, the setbacks, the moments that tested your very resolve to the breaking point. These aren't random acts of misfortune. They are carefully orchestrated lessons. They are the undeniable proof that you're not done yet, not by a long shot. In fact, these trials, the very ones you've survived, are the evidence that you're being built meticulously, powerfully, into something extraordinary. Imagine a blacksmith hammering and heating raw metal, not to destroy it, but to refine it, to make it stronger, sharper, more enduring. That's your life. That's your process. In this video, we're going to pull back the curtain on this profound truth. We're going to dive deep into how the trials you've not only endured but survived are not just chapters in your story, but the very foundations of your future. We'll uncover how every ounce of pressure, every moment of uncertainty, every single tear has been a precise tool in shaping you into the person you are destined to become. This isn't just about getting through it. It's about understanding the profound intention behind it. It's about realizing that the resilience you've already displayed is the clearest indicator of the untapped potential within you, waiting to be unleashed. If you're truly ready to rise from the fire, not just unscathed, but with a new level of purpose, an inner strength that feels truly unshakable, and a clarity about your path that cuts through all the noise, then stick with me until the very end. Because I promise you, by the time we're done, your perspective on purpose, trials, and your own divine design will be fundamentally changed. This one will change everything. Section 1. The Forge. How adversity builds the man. Let's talk about pain. Not the fleeting ache of a stubbed toe, but the deep, soul-shaking kind of pain. The kind that leaves you breathless, questioning everything you thought you knew. For too long, society has conditioned us to run from pain, to numb it, to view it as an enemy. But what if that perspective is precisely what's holding us back from unlocking our true power? The truth about pain is this. Real strength isn't about avoiding it. It's about turning that pain into fuel. It's about leveraging those moments of discomfort, disappointment, and despair as the very energy that propels you forward, faster and stronger than you ever thought possible. Think about a man who was betrayed by a close friend, perhaps even by a business partner he trusted implicitly. Left alone, with his reputation potentially tarnished, his finances in shambles, and his emotional world in chaos. Many would do crumble. They retreat, they blame, they allow the bitterness to consume them. But this man, he chose a different path. Instead of breaking, he built. He channeled the sting of betrayal into an unshakable resolve to learn, to grow, to create something even more resilient. He used the solitude forced upon him to refine his vision, to rebuild his business with newfound principles of integrity, and to emerge not just whole, but exponentially stronger. His pain wasn't a prison. It was the blueprint for his resurrection. This is the profound analogy of pain like a torn muscle. When you push your body during a workout, you create tiny micro-tears in your muscle fibers. This isn't inherently comfortable. It's a form of controlled damage. But it's through the repair and regeneration of those fibers that your muscles grow back thicker, stronger, more capable than before. Your emotional and spiritual pain operates on the same principle. It's not happening to you as punishment, it's happening for you as a catalyst for growth. The question isn't, why am I hurting? The truly transformative question is, what can I build from this? What new insights, what new capabilities, what new level of empathy or resilience can emerge from this experience? When you shift your perspective from victimhood to creation, from asking, why me, to what now, that's when the alchemy begins. That's when adversity stops being a roadblock and becomes the very foundation for your next, greatest leap forward. Section 2. Loss as liberation and the power of silence. Loss. It's a word heavy with grief, with endings, with the profound sense of something essential being ripped away. Whether it's the loss of a relationship, a job, a dream, or even a cherished way of life, we often perceive loss as a catastrophic event. But what if we reframed loss not as a punishment, but as a seasonal change? Imagine looking at a tree in autumn. Its vibrant green leaves, once full of life and promise, begin to wither, to turn golden, then brown, and eventually they fall. Does the tree mourn them forever? Does it cling desperately to those dead branches? No. It releases them. It understands that this shedding, this letting go, is a necessary precursor to new life, to the vibrant green of spring that will inevitably follow. It's not loss that breaks us, it's how we respond to it. This quote holds a universe of truth. We often invest so much of our identity, our security, our happiness into external things, people, positions, possessions. When those are stripped away, it can feel as though we are being stripped away. But the profound freedom lies in realizing that your core self, your intrinsic worth, is untouchable by external circumstances. To lose everything that the world defines as success or security, and yet remain whole, complete, and unshakable in your spirit, that is true freedom. It's the ultimate test of where your foundation truly lies. Is it on shifting sands of circumstance, or on the bedrock of your own inner strength and divine connection? And speaking of inner strength, let's talk about silence, chaos, and loneliness. In our hyper-connected, constantly noisy world, silence is often feared, even avoided. We fill every quiet moment with podcasts, notifications, distractions. But silence, true silence, is a power. It's the arena where you win over yourself. It's where the external clamor fades and the internal dialogue, the true voice of your spirit, finally has room to breathe. It's in the silence that you can truly hear your own thoughts, examine your own motivations, and confront your deepest fears and desires without the interference of external validation. Chaos, too, is often seen as a threat, a sign of things spiraling out of control. But for the Stoic, for the man who understands the nature of reality, chaos is not a threat. It's a stage. It's the tumultuous backdrop against which your resilience, your strategic thinking, and your calm under pressure can truly shine. When everything around you is swirling, the ability to find stillness within, to think clearly, to act deliberately, that's not just powerful, it's magnetic. Others will look to you, wondering how you remain so composed amidst the storm. And loneliness. Oh, the dreaded loneliness. So many strive to avoid it, to constantly be surrounded, to escape the introspection it demands. But loneliness, when reframed, is not isolation, it's elevation. It's not a punishment. It's a profound opportunity for self-discovery and intimacy with your own soul. Loneliness doesn't destroy, it amplifies your inner voice. It's in those quiet, solitary moments that you strip away the masks worn for others, shed the expectations of the world, and finally encounter the raw, authentic you. It's in this space that you can truly hear the whispers of your intuition, the clarity of your purpose, and the gentle nudges of your divine calling. Embrace the silence, master the chaos, and leverage the loneliness. These aren't weaknesses, they are your secret weapons in forging an unbreakable self. Section 3. Divine Blueprint. You were built on purpose and discipline, the structure that holds it all. Have you ever looked at a masterpiece of engineering, a towering skyscraper, a complex bridge, an intricate watch, and thought it was assembled by random chance? Of course not. Every single component, every beam, every gear serves a specific intentional purpose within a larger design. Now consider yourself. Consider your unique combination of talents, experiences, scars, and passions. You are not here by chance. You are not a random assemblage of stardust. There is a profound, divine intention behind your very existence, behind your unique struggles, behind the specific gifts only you possess. The fingerprint of God is all over your potential. Imagine for a moment that your life isn't some blank canvas you're desperately trying to fill. but rather a blueprint, meticulously drafted from heaven itself. This blueprint isn't vague. It's specific, strategic, and sacred. It details your unique capabilities, the challenges you're uniquely equipped to overcome, and the specific contribution only you can make to the world. Your journey, therefore, isn't about stumbling through life hoping to find purpose as if it's a lost set of keys. It's about remembering and obeying the purpose that was instilled within you from the very beginning. You knew it as a child. Remember that inner whisper, that innocent certainty about what you were meant to do or be. That wasn't merely imagination, it was instruction. It was the echo of your divine blueprint speaking to you before the noise of the world began to drown it out. Living by design, not default, is the ultimate act of self-mastery. Most people survive. They react to circumstances, they follow the path of least resistance, they chase comfort. But comfort, as comforting as it sounds, is often a cage. It lulls you into complacency, dulls your edge, and keeps you from the uncomfortable growth necessary for true fulfillment. Purpose, on the other hand, is a fire. It ignites something deep within you, demanding action, demanding growth, demanding that you step into the fullness of who you were designed to be. Purpose does not begin in pleasure. It begins in pressure. It's in the crucible of challenge, in the moments when you're pushed beyond your perceived limits, that your truest purpose reveals itself, not as an abstract concept, but as an undeniable force compelling you forward. Now, how do we bring this divine blueprint to life? Through something often overlooked in our pursuit of instant gratification: discipline. So many people are captivated by the allure of motivation. They chase that fleeting feeling of inspiration, waiting for the perfect surge of energy to start. But here's the stark reality. A man who only moves when he feels like it, who waits for motivation to strike, never moves far. He stands still while the world passes him by. Motivation is a mood. It comes and goes like the tide. Discipline, however, is a decision. It's the unwavering commitment to a course of action, regardless of how you feel, regardless of the external circumstances. Discipline is your crown. Focus is your sword. Obedience is your shield. It is the bedrock upon which all lasting achievement is built. This isn't about grand, sweeping gestures. It's about micro-habits. One small action repeated consistently over and over becomes an immovable fortress. Want to build an empire? Start with one brick, laid perfectly, every single day. Want to master a skill? Dedicate 15 minutes, consistently, to deliberate practice. The challenge for you right now is to choose just one daily non-negotiable. One small, consistent action that aligns with your purpose. Make it your unbreakable rule. Whether it's 5 minutes of journaling, 10 push-ups, reading a single page of a book, or a moment of quiet reflection, this small act of discipline, repeated daily, will compound into an unstoppable force. It's in the consistent execution of these small, deliberate actions that you build the momentum, the confidence, and the undeniable proof to yourself that you are capable of anything. And let's not forget the incredible power of your speech. The words you utter, both to yourself and to the world, are not just sounds, they are creative forces. As Scripture reminds us, life and death are in the power of the tongue. The words you speak are like seeds you plant. What seeds are you sowing into your reality? Are you constantly affirming your limitations, your fears, your perceived failures? Or are you declaring your identity before you even see it manifest? Are you speaking what you want to build, even when the evidence isn't there? Train your tongue like a wild horse. Bring it into submission. Make it serve your highest purpose. Declare your potential. Affirm your strength. And speak your future into existence. This isn't just positive thinking. It's active creation. It's aligning your words with your divine blueprint. Section 4, Conclusion. We've walked through the forge, understanding how adversity isn't punishment, but a precise tool for growth. We've uncovered the profound truth that you are not random, but meticulously designed with a divine blueprint and a sacred purpose. We've embraced discipline, not as a burden, but as the essential structure, the very crown, sword, and shield that holds everything together, allowing you to live by design, not default. We've seen how trials aren't roadblocks but powerful teachers, and how your faith is not about a rigid roadmap, but a dynamic, active relationship with the divine. And finally, we've ignited the call to reject passivity, to move, to act, to build, and to surround yourself with the right circle, or to become that fire yourself, all in pursuit of a lasting legacy. So let's bring it all together. Every challenge you've faced, every tear you've shed, every moment you felt lost or overwhelmed, understand this profound truth. You are being forged, not punished. This isn't a random series of misfortunes. It's a deliberate process of refinement. You are not random, you are assigned. You have a unique purpose, a specific contribution only you can make, woven into the very fabric of your being from the beginning. Discipline is your weapon. The consistent, unwavering decision to act, regardless of mood or circumstance, building monumental strength one small action at a time. Action is your worship. The ultimate expression of faith in motion, moving forward even in the absence of complete clarity or evidence. And faith is your unshakable foundation, a relationship of trust, not a checklist of outcomes, knowing that even in the deepest silence, the divine is working on your behalf. Everything you've endured was not intended to break you. It was not meant to diminish you, to leave you shattered or defeated. No. Everything you have survived, everything that has tested your spirit, every pressure point and crucible moment, was designed to build you. It was meant to strengthen your resolve, sharpen your focus, deepen your character, and reveal the incredible, unyielding resilience hidden within you. You are being built into the man this world desperately needs. A man of purpose, of strength, of unwavering faith, and of impactful action. The lessons learned in the fire are your most valuable assets. The scars you bear are your badges of honor, and the wisdom gained is your guiding light. Your transformation isn't just for you. It's for the legacy you are destined to create, for the impact you are designed to have on those around you, and for the profound difference you are meant to make in the world. It's time to step into that power. It's time to become that man. You've faced the fire. You've walked through the storm. Now, it's time to build. Your journey of forging an unbreakable self is an active one, and it starts right here, right now, with a single step. I want to hear from you. In the comments below, share one pain or trial you are actively turning into your greatest strength. What lesson have you learned? What have you built from the ashes? Your story can be the spark someone else needs to ignite their own transformation. So, share it openly, honestly, and powerfully. If you are truly committed to mastering your mind, aligning with your divine purpose, and stepping into the fullness of your calling, then this is your community. This is your tribe. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. Join us on this journey of forging strength, purpose, and legacy. And if this message resonated with you, if it sparked something deep within your spirit, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with someone you know who is currently walking through the fire, someone who needs to hear that their pain has a purpose, that they are being built, not broken. Be the catalyst for their transformation. Finally, turn on notifications by hitting that bell icon. Your transformation is just getting started, and you won't want to miss a single step of this powerful journey. Together, we're building something truly unbreakable. Let's get to work. See you next time.